Good morning, everybody. I'm Teresa Perrin, and this is my stock market watch list for Friday, December 2nd, 2022. The futures are just slightly red this morning. Oil is up. I think it's going to be a red to green day, but we shall see because we are at a very critical point with a lot of the indices and the SPY especially. If we push through this, this will be the first time that we've been able to break through this resistance all year on this uptrend. So that would be a very good indicator. So let's see what happens today. Please remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own DD. All right, guys, Neon, N-E-O-N. This was a very hot ticker yesterday. It had a massive move to the upside. It is green again in pre-market, so I'm looking to see if we get a continuation. IoT, Samsara is up on excellent earnings, so look and see how high this can go. It has been beat down 50% this past year, so I think we're going to see a continuation of this move upwards. It is already up 25.86% in pre-market. Do we get a pullback? It's possible. If so, then that would be a great time to enter. UiPath is also up on great earnings yesterday, and the continuation is definitely happening today, as you can see. And that's ticker PATH. FTI Consulting just announced a share buyback program. They are going to buy back $400 million worth of stock repurchases. So keep an eye on FCN. Rigel, R-I-G-L. Okay, guys, this is up significantly in pre-market on an announcement that the FDA okayed their leukemia drug, Reslidia. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. Even though I'm a nurse, drugs are not my thing to pronounce. R-I-G-L, again, is that ticker, and it is up 31.87% already in pre-market. Kirkland, K-I-R-K. All right, as you can see, this pulled down on earnings. It was a slight miss. Well, not really slight, 6-cent miss. However, it's only down a slight amount. I mean, 1.84% or 7 cents. It dropped. It's starting to recover. Does this actually get a boost to the upside based on what they say in the earnings call? It is a heavily shorted name, so I am curious to see. Mullen Automotive. I don't think I need to say any more about this. MMAT is up in pre-market. Guys, this has been pulled down all week, even when yesterday when like AMC and GME were running. So keep an eye on MMAT and MMTLP. Is today the day they start the covering? We shall see. AVXL, Anavex. This got great news on their drug study, and it is ripping, guys. It is actually, I think it's up to $14 at this point. Since I took this picture, it is just going crazy. So keep your eye on AVXL today. EOSE, this is up further since I took this picture as well, guys. It's up to 125, I believe. This just got an $11 price target upgrade. It was previously trading at $10 and even higher, but $10 about 13 months ago. And with this $11 price target, does it see a nice move to the upside? We shall see. And also, there's a lot of people pumping this stock, FYI, so be careful of a pump and dump here. Oh, already said that. CrowdStrike, CRWD. All right, guys. So this got beat down very hard this week on earnings. This has been on my watch list because it's been moving up ever since it found that bottom there. However, it is pulling back slightly in pre-market, but I believe this continues to the upside, and I have strong confirmation of that based on the fact that the max pain is at, I think it was either 137 or 139. Forgive me, it's early. But clearly a huge difference from where we're at right now. So I think we see this continue to the upside today. NEO. Again, Chinese stocks are ripping. This had a little bit of a pullback yesterday. However, it is still up 19.40% in the past week. And remember, pullbacks are normal. It looks like it's creating a bull flag on the weekly chart. I'm looking for the breakout to the upside. GME. All right, guys, GME, AMC, BBBY, APRN. Keep an eye on all of those. costs, all the ones, BlackBerry, seems to be that meme stocks are coming back into play. I think we're seeing some shorts covering here, so keep an eye on those today. Carvana, again, CVNA, Upstart, Affirm, AFRM, Upstart is UPST, CVNA is Carvana. Guys, all of these should be on your radar because if the Fed's rate hike is less, this is going to benefit all these stocks, and I think you're going to see movements to the upside in them, and they're all very heavily shorted, so you could also potentially see some squeezing going on. Epics, guys, have been saying this all week, and it's up 19.43%. Keep your eye on this. This can move fast if it gets the volume it needs. It's been moving up on fairly low volume, so if volume comes into this, watch out. Kaba, guys, I don't think I need to say much more about this. I've been telling you this since 80-something cents. I did a video on it. You can check it out. It actually pulled up to over $5 yesterday. Pulled back like a dump right at end of day. I don't know what's up with that, but I'd keep an eye on it. AVCT, I don't think I need to say much more about this. They did have filing yesterday. I didn't do a video on it because honestly, it was nothing. It was just, those warrants that were being, that came into play. Well, guess what? They're going to be able to be used. It was the registration of those warrants, or the acceptance of the registration. NVTA is up 7.17% today, and it's up 10% in the past week. I'm looking for that push through 3, and then I think we get to 4 very quickly. GoCo, all right, guys. All insurance stocks had a major pullback yesterday, and GoCo was one of them. This is a stock that I've been telling you about for quite some time. This looks like a perfect opportunity if it continues to go to the upside today to get in, because it's down about $3 and maybe slightly under from its high right here. So again, pullbacks are normal in stocks that have to happen, retracements, and then usually makes higher highs. So I'm looking to get that higher high now in GoCo. If not, then it would be a selling opportunity. And forgive me. Oh, here we go. Figs. All right, guys, this is another one that I've been calling out. It pushed through 8 and pulled back yesterday. It was still up. It's been up significantly, 28.6% in the past week. This is a heavily beat down name. This was trading over $20 a year ago, and I think we're going to see a lot of moves to the upside. I did a video on it. I suggest you check it out this weekend because this is just getting started. Fubo. All right, guys. Fubo, I don't know what the heck's going on with this. I am looking through a push and hold through 3, bottom line. Hellbiz. Guys, I don't think I need to say much more about this. Fridays are normally awesome on Hellbiz. It had a massive pullback this week on good news. It did not make any sense whatsoever. So keep that in mind and keep an eye on Hellbiz, HLBZ. Novavax. All right, this has been beat down so hard. If I told you this stock was trading about $300, would you believe it? Because it was. And it's currently at $16.96. But if you see this lovely chart here, it looks like we're making an inverse head and shoulders. Look for a breakout coming in Novavax. Will it be today? It's Friday. Not so sure, but we shall see. Zoom. All right, guys. Zoom had a massive run at market open yesterday, followed by a pullback. It looks like it's curling. I'm looking to see if we get a continued move to the upside. Keep in mind, max pain on this is $75 today. So I think market makers are going to do everything they can to pull it back. Do we get a push at market open again, followed by that pullback? We shall see. Or does it just keep on going and they can't control it? Don't know. But I'm not married to a direction, so keep in mind it could go either way. Disney. All right, guys. Disney is up in pre-market. It also looks like it's forming an inverse head and shoulders here. Do we see a breakout? We shall see. I think we might get a push through 100 today, but that's it. The market is green. TME. All right, guys, 10 cent. I've been calling this out since $5 and something cents, and it pushed through 7 yesterday. It's sitting at 7 right now. It had a slight pullback to like 684, but it's moving up in pre-market. Keep an eye on that. And I would say Asian stocks in general, I noticed, are up today, so keep your eye on them. KOLD, this is the ultra short natural gas ETF, and it is moving in pre-market. It is up 3.12 or $3.12 or 25.91% this week. I called this out at the beginning of the week. I hope some of you profited on it. AMC, I already talked about that, but look for the continuation of this move up. RMed. All right, guys, RMed is pumping. I'm not sure if they got news on Catheter Precision or if it's expectations of the closing of that merger. Not quite sure what's going on with this one, but it is up in pre-market. And then, not certainly last but not least, is COSM and COMS. Oops. Both of them are up slightly in pre-market, so keep your eye on both of those tickers to see what happens with them today. COSM got a major pullback yesterday, but it started rallying in the after hours. Hopefully shorts have used up their ammo, and we see a nice move. Now, as far as top gainers this morning, AVXL we talked about, RIGL we talked about, RMed we talked about, IoT we talked about, and Helbiz we talked about. So you know what is going on with all of those. Top losers are THTX, RDHL, BPTS, Asan. Asan is down on earnings, but if it's following trends with the other Asian stocks, I'm not Asian, excuse me, Asians. ASAN is the name. If it's following trend with the other IT stocks, this could get a rebound off its bottom, so you may want to look for that. And PAFO, this has been running this week, so it's getting a pullback today. Not sure if there's a reason behind it or if it's just normal pullback. Most active, this ABEV is on here like every single day. I have no clue what the heck's going on with that, but perhaps market makers or hedge funds, somebody's building a high position in this in the early morning hours because this has been every single day. So ABEV, AUY, NKTR, BHC, and KMI are your most active tickers today. Here's a heat map from yesterday. As you can see, software and IT are hot, tech, hot, healthcare, industrial goods, food and beverage, pharma and med, cyclical consumer products, industrials and commerce, cyclical consumer, mineral resources. Okay, that's what's going right now, so keep your eye on those. And here is a list of some of the top ones in that category. As you can see, NYAX, VIVK, GROY-WS, GROMW, CHEKZ, BRDS-WS, PAC, WTER, EUDAW, GSM, GW, and MRM. So there's some more names for you. Have a great day, everyone.